What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about how I transformed from skinny to jacked, okay? And how you can do the exact same and get the exact same results and transformation that I got in just 3 simple steps. You clicked on this video for a reason, to transform from skinny to jacked. I was once in your exact shoes where I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to eat. I didn't know what workout to do. I didn't really understand how to actually go from skinny to jacked. And now that I have done it, I'm going to teach you in just 3 simple steps exactly how I've done it, starting off with training, nutrition, and then recovery. Okay, step number 1 is training. All right, you want to be lifting 4 to 5 times a week. Choose a split that works for you. Push-pull legs, Arnold split, or upper lower split. Choose something that you think you can stick to for 3 to 6 months or so. Then you want to be progressively overloading, okay? This is very simple. I'm going to explain to you what it is. The most simple terms that a kid who doesn't even know what the gym is can understand, okay? The first step is go to the gym, go bench press. If you're benching 60 kg on a bench press and if you hit it for 8 reps, the next time you come into the gym, you aim for 9 to 10 reps. Once you can do 12 reps of 60 kg with ease, without no effort, it's time to up the weight. Either 62.5 kg or straight to the 65 kg and then work your way up. You might only get 6 reps. Next time you come to the gym, try 7 to 8, and then next time 8 to 9, 9 to 10, etc. all the way to 12 until it's very easy to do. All right? So lifting 4 to 5 times a week, push-pull legs, Arnold split, or upper lower split. You've already chosen your split, and start progressively overloading. At the start of your fitness/gym journey, you want to be focusing on your compounds, okay? I don't suggest deadlifting because I've seen too many people injure their lower back, and I think the risk to reward ratio is not worth it at all. So if you're first starting out in the gym, start off benching, squat, pull-ups, shoulder press, etc. okay? Add in some accessories as well. Lateral raises, tricep pushdown, incline dumbbell press, easy. And that's simply all you need to know for the training part, all right? To go from skinny to jacked. Lift 4 to 5 times a week. Choose a split that you can stick to for 3 to 6 months. Progressively overload on all of your exercises that you are doing, and you are going to make progress. Step 2 to go from skinny to jacked is nutrition. Probably the most important part, because going to the gym is the easy part. It's fun, it's easy. You know, you train, you get a pump, you feel good, you're making progress a lot. But the thing and the main priority should be your nutrition. What is fueling your workouts? What is obviously making you gain weight and muscle is what you're consuming and how many calories you should be consuming on a day-to-day basis, okay? I remember when I first started out in the gym, what I would do is just eat clean. I didn't know that I needed to be eating a certain amount of calories. All I started to do was just change up my diet. You know, I was eating junk food, lollies, chocolates all the time, soft drinks. And now, or back then, sorry, when I was getting into the gym, I simply just replaced that with good food, chicken and rice, steak and broccoli and rice, salmon, like tuna. Just started to eat better. I'm replacing the junk food with the nutrition, with the good food that was obviously going to get me more muscle gain, okay? Because I'm eating more protein, better carb choices, and etc. What you need to do to fast track your progress and not do what I did, which was focus on eating clean. Obviously, you need to focus on eating clean, but you have to be eating enough calories in order for your body to start growing, okay? And for you to start putting on some weight. Calorie surplus. Start off 200 to 300 calories above your maintenance. So if you know, let's just say your calorie maintenance to maintain your weight is 2.7 calories a day, all right? You would have to start eating 2.9 to 3K calories per day in order to start gaining around like to 0.5 kg per week. Okay, so we want to be aiming for 0.25 to 0.50 kg a week, all right? And we have to be eating, like I said, your maintenance, but also 200 to 300 calories above that. All right, step number 2 is prioritizing protein and carbs pre and post workout. Make sure you're eating carbs, all right? That's going to give you the high energy, that's going to give you the good pumps, and make sure, you know, your muscles are fueled by the right sources of protein and carbs, okay? So this is your steak, chicken, potatoes, rice, oats, all these foods that I eat on a day-to-day basis and what I have been eating for years. If there's no protein in the meal you're about to eat, just train your mind to start eating protein with every single meal, okay? And you're gonna make gains quick as fuck, all right? If you are 70 kg, you need to be consuming around 160 to 180. I know I have 170 there, but 160 to 180 grams of protein every day if you're weighing in around 70 kg, all right? You can find this all on my MyFitnessPal and calorie.net calculator. I'll leave all the links in the description for the websites, okay? Also, try and avoid junk, because then when you do cut down, it'll be much easier. You won't have a lot of fat on you, so when you do cut down, it'll be much easier and very fulfilling when you're bulked up, you've got jacked, but you also need to cut down a little bit. Also avoid junk as much as you can. You can get away with a little bit, but if you're someone who's more on the skinny fat side, you're gonna have to avoid the junk more than someone like me who was just skinny, and I could get away with eating a cheat meal here and there to help me bump up those calories on the days where I couldn't eat fully clean if I was out or at school or whatever, okay? Alcohol, try and avoid alcohol as well. I had times where I drink alcohol a lot of the times. Try and avoid alcohol as best as you can. This is gonna make you soft. It can give you those man boobs and really make you look really soft. And also, it reduces muscle gain, okay? We wanna be making progress as fast as humanly possible. Obviously, to look better, get more respect from girls, other guys, and all around just be the best version of yourself. Alcohol is poison, all right? Don't drink that shit. I used to drink a lot of it when I was younger, through my gym, phase. Obviously, I'm still going to the gym, but I'd drink, and then the next day I'd be weaker in the gym, and it'd reduce my gains, and I'd have a shit workout, and I'd be like, oh, was it really worth it drinking all that? But do what you want. It's not gonna, affect you a lot. If you are drinking every single weekend, it might, but here and there isn't too bad, all right? So that is all you really need to know for nutrition. Calorie surplus, 200 to 300 calories above your maintenance, aiming to gain 0.25 to 0.50 kg, added onto your weight per week, aiming to eat 1.5 to 2 grams of protein, per pound of body weight. So like I said, if you're weighing in at 70 kg, aim for that at least 160 to 180 grams of protein every day. And then we want to be prioritizing protein and make sure we're prioritizing carbs, especially while bulking, and also pre and post workout. You want to be smashing the carbs. All right. Avoid junk at all costs if you can, obviously here and there. If you need to get calories in, by all means do it. And alcohol, try and cut out alcohol as best as you can. And that is all you need to know for nutrition. Let's get into recovery side of things. All right, now it's time for recovery side of things, all right? We've got the training down pat, you've got your split, you know you need to start progressively overloading and obviously hit the gym 4 to 5 times a week. Nutrition is down pat, you need to be in a calorie surplus, you need to be prioritizing protein, carbs, and make sure you are getting your calories in every single day. Now, recovery side of things, okay? Active rest days. I can't stress this enough. Do not go to the gym 4 to 5 times a week hard from Monday to Friday and then just waste the weekends by drinking, scrolling, and sometimes even eating junk food, okay? Yes, here and there you can have the junk food, but I see a lot of people, especially gym goers, they tend to think they can just rest the whole day and be a slob on the couch and do nothing all day. No, your rest days need to be active rest days, okay? Where you're walking, you're stretching, you're going to the sauna, you're going out with a mate, you're doing something that is obviously keeping you moving, all right? And it's obviously going to help you when you do go back to the gym the next week to feel fully recovered and ready to go even harder, okay? So active rest days, you can do things like stretching, walking. What I like to do is treadmill walks, 30 to 45 minutes at a 4 to 5.5 speed. So anywhere from the 4 to 5.5 speed for 30 to 45 minutes at a 10 to 12 incline, all right? 10 to 12 incline. Simple, easy, effective, all right? It's gonna get you to those 10K steps. It's gonna help you make sure you're leaning out while also bulking, okay? You wanna stay fairly lean while bulking. You don't want to go too hard because then you put on too much fat and then you got to cut down and then you lose the muscle, okay? This is a slow process that is going to take 6 to 12 months. 6 to 12 months of pure dedication, execution, and consistency, all right? So you got your active rest days where you're doing, stretching, walking, or treadmill walk, whatever, or just going out with a mate, doing some sort of activity. And then your last but not least, 7 to 8 hours sleep. 7 to 8 hours of sleep is probably the most crucial part. If you're going hard in the gym, if you're on point with your diet, but you're only getting 3 to 4 hours of sleep, you are leaving gains on the table, all right? Yes, you're gonna make progress, but you can be making twice as much progress, if not more, by getting the right amount of sleep for your body to recover and actually build new muscle, okay? Do not make the same mistake I did at the start of my fitness journey where, sleep doesn't matter. No, I'm going to the gym, I'm eating well. I was going to the gym, I was eating well, but at night, bro, I was getting 4 to 5 hours of sleep. And that was obviously reducing my growth to grow taller. It was reducing my growth to grow bigger muscles. It was reducing everything and all the work I was putting into the gym and nutrition, okay? So don't make the same mistake I did. Make sure you're getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single night, okay? Crucial for growth, especially if you're someone who's, ages 16 to 18. It's really, 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 really important that you get your 7 to 8 hours of sleep, all right? And that is really all you need to know for recovery. Just make sure when you actually do need those recovery days, you're not just slobbing away on the couch, scrolling, doing nothing. You are having active recovery rest days, which are, can be stretching, walking, treadmill walks, etc. All right, sweet. So that is step 3, recovery. All right, guys, because I'm so kind, I'm going to give you some bonus points that help me go from skinny to jacked as well, okay? Creatine, all right? It is the most researched supplement out there, which helps with muscle growth and muscle recovery. Just take 5 grams a day, easy, simple. You can find it at your local chemist or supermarket, whatever, all right? Another one is 3 to 4 liters of water every day. You need to be hydrated. You need your muscles fueled with water, not alcohol, no soft drinks, here and there, okay, yeah? And make sure you're getting at least 3 to 4 liters of water in every single day, right? This is gonna help you, obviously, make sure you're not dizzy or getting headaches when you're pushing yourself in the gym hard, all right? Number 3 is you versus you, all right? And what I mean by this, do not compare yourself to other people, especially in the gym community. There is always someone going to be smaller than you, and there's always going to be someone who's bigger than you, no matter what. You got to understand it's you versus you, all right? You're comparing yourself to last month's physique, not anyone else's, but yours, okay? Because no one else can get your exact physique, and you can't get anyone else's exact physique, all right? Your physique is what makes you you. So focus on you, focus on your journey, and focus on getting better than the version of yourself from last month, all right? And that is really all I can think of right now and what I did, okay? Creatine, 5 grams a day, 3 to 4 liters of water every day, and focusing on you, your journey, and understanding it's you versus the man in the mirror, okay? All right, guys, that is the 3-step formula that I use to transform my physique from skinny to now jacked. Train heavy, eat in a calorie surplus, sleep 7 to 8 hours, stay consistent, and you too can do this and achieve it in 6 to 12 months time, okay? I'm currently doing one-on-one coaching, so DM me YouTube on Instagram. My @ will be in a description. Make sure you DM me YouTube so I know you came from this video. Thank you all for watching once again. Check out all my other links in the description, and I'll see you all in the next video.